Alright, it's time to take a look at the redesigned 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross, the newest addition to the Toyota SUV lineup and a competitor in one of the most competitive segments in the market today. Is it good enough to make you want to buy one? Let's find out! I'm the host, welcome to Quick Take! And before we start, let us know what you think of the Corolla Cross in the comments section below. First up, the specs. The 2023 Corolla Cross is powered by a 2.0-liter four-cylinder making 169 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque, which is paired with a CVT and front-wheel drive. Time 0 to 60 is around 8.2 seconds according to Motor Trend, putting it right in the thick of things in terms of acceleration. But how does it feel? According to Motor Trend, the ride is smooth and comfortable, though acceleration can edge on noisy and feels leisurely. The top speed is 125 miles per hour, so that tells us all we need to know about Toyota's intent here. This isn't a rocket ship. It is meant to be a commuter vehicle that sips gas and gets you from point A to point B without fuss. Speaking of gas sipping, what kind of fuel economy should you expect? The EPA ratings come in at 32 mpg city, 42 mpg highway, and combined around 35 mpg. That's solid across the board. But what do real owners say? According to TrueCar, the average Corolla Cross owner reports getting 35.9 mpg. That's within expectations. In our testing, Consumer Reports logged 36 mpg overall. Not bad at all. Next, let's talk about the interior and see what kind of practicality we're dealing with here. The Corolla Cross is pretty practical, but don't go in expecting to blow anyone away. Like the rest of the Corolla family, the Corolla Cross interior uses soft-touch materials and offers a refined, practical feel. Depending on the trim level you choose, features such as ambient lighting and dual-zone climate control are also available. Unfortunately, rear legroom is tight at around 29 to 30 inches. Far less than competitors such as the Civic, which measures 37 inches. There's also a bit more storage space in the back seat of the Corolla Cross's competition. Overall, the cabin is quiet and refined, even on rough roads, thanks in part to the thick door panels and 5-star sound insulation. When it comes to cargo, the Corolla Cross has 17.8 cubic feet of space standard, which is a touch less than the average for the class. But it expands to around 23 cubic feet when the rear seats are folded down. That's still a little less than the segment average. However, it's worth noting that some competitors, including the Honda HR-V and Hyundai Kona, offer more cargo space even with their rear seats in place. What about infotainment and tech? Well, the Corolla Cross has an 8-inch touchscreen that's compatible with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which are both wireless. It also has satellite radio, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and 2 USB ports. Those are all great features for the price. However, the upgraded 10.5-inch screen is only available as an option on the LA&C trims, while the top-of-the-line XSE trim has it as standard. While the interface is easy to navigate and features sharp graphics, it lacks some of the modern conveniences found in other subcompact SUVs such as an auto-diming rearview mirror or a power liftgate. The audio system is okay, but it doesn't have the depth or clarity of some rivals. The upgraded JBL system on the XSE trim is better, but it's still not best in class, regardless of the trim. All Corollas feature Toyota's advanced voice assistant, Hey Toyota, support for OTA updates, and a customizable digital gauge cluster on the XSE. Now, let's discuss safety. Safety is always a top priority for Toyota, and the Corolla Cross is no exception. It comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assists, pre-collision with pedestrian detection, automatic high beams, and SIN recognition. Toyota's safety tech has earned a sterling reputation over the years, and the Corolla Cross benefits from that pedigree. Historically, this car has earned accolades such as the IIHS Top Safety Pick for its crashworthiness and crash avoidance. It hasn't been rated yet by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, but it'll likely perform well given the Corolla Cross has excellent crash test ratings and reputation for reliability. We're thinking it will earn a 5-star rating overall. Now let's talk about handling and driving feel. The Corolla Cross handles predictably and with precision thanks to its well-weighted steering, making it easy and enjoyable to maneuver through tight corners and traffic. However, it can be a bit firm in the corners, and the suspension can get noisy. If you push it too hard, some reviewers have noted that the ride height is a bit low for off-roading, and that can lead to some scraping on steep inclines. However, most reviewers agree that the Corolla Cross is well-balanced and stable, even on rough roads. The cornering is precise and confident, and the steering is communicative. As for the CVT, it works well for everyday driving, but it can get noisy and drone under hard acceleration. If you want more power, you could opt for the Corolla Hatchback, which is more fun to drive and has a more responsive manual transmission. However, the Corolla Cross is more practical and fuel efficient, so it really depends on your needs. So that's everything you need to know about the 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross. To summarize, it's a well-rounded subcompact SUV with excellent fuel economy and Toyota's legendary reliability. The Corolla Cross is well-equipped for the class and has advanced safety tech standard, including automatic emergency braking, lane keeping, and adaptive cruise control. The interior is refined and stylish with thoughtful features such as wireless Apple CarPlay and OTA updates. And it has an agile feel that makes it easy to maneuver around town. However, the Corolla Cross has some drawbacks. Rear passenger and cargo space are among the tightest in the class. Acceleration is sluggish, and the CVT can get noisy under hard acceleration. And while the interior design is competent, it's not as exciting as some rivals. The Corolla Cross is not the most powerful or spacious subcompact SUV on the market, but it is one of the most reliable and fuel-efficient options in this segment. If those are your top priorities, then the Corolla Cross is definitely worth considering. That about wraps it up for this episode of Quick Take. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to our channel for daily automotive content. You can also check out our full reviews, including buying guides and comparison videos, on our website. Thanks for watching. I'm the host. Drive safe, everyone. Here's why I love my Corolla Cross. I got the XSE version because I wanted the sportiness of it, but also the value. For me, it checks all the boxes that I needed. It came with the upgraded JBL stereo. And boy, do I love that thing. The bass thumps. The display screen is large and bright. The navigation is spot on and the backup camera is very clear. The fit and finish of the interior are outstanding and the materials used are top-notch. The heated leather steering wheel is awesome, and the head-up display keeps my eyes on the road. The heated seats are super comfortable and supportive, and I love the panoramic sunroof. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the driving experience. All of these features combine to make every drive enjoyable. Oh, and did I mention the MP? I get over 40 on the highway with ease. And in town, I get about 33. Not bad for a vehicle that has plenty of pep when you need to pass someone or merge onto the highway. This car feels rock solid on the road and it looks amazing. People always ask me what car I'm driving whenever they see it. That's because it stands out from the crowd. It's not just another white car. The bronze color is beautiful. And the blacked out trim pieces on the lower part of the body give it a mean look. The black roof rails are functional and add to the sporty appearance. Overall, this is an outstanding car that I highly recommend to anyone who wants a fun, reliable, and practical vehicle.